we're doing it again. More makeup. Is anyone surprised? At this point, I'm just gonna become an MUA. Like, at this point, this is just a makeup channel. I promise I have other videos planned. I even have other ones filmed that just don't get edited as quickly as the makeup ones do. Plus, the makeup ones are like getting a lot of views, and the only video of mine that doesn't get as much, the only makeup video, I'm not gonna get through this intro. The only other video I have that isn't a makeup video that got really popular was my Chapel Roan reaction. So there is another Chapel Roan reaction coming up. I've avoided watching any of her music videos because I want to react to her music videos. Specifically because I got a request to do it, so I know at least one person's gonna watch it. Yeah, I want to do more reactions. I have more reactions filmed, and I want to do more just silly videos because I have a bunch. I have this one video where I read my old fanfiction, and I didn't write spicy fanfiction, so I like don't know if anyone's gonna care. Like, I'm literally reading like the most insane, I was writing for the plot, genuinely for the plot. Didn't write any smutty, fluffy, anything. Literally was writing for the plot. So I just haven't edited that video. Anyways, today we're gonna be doing soft glamour makeup. Think like Plastic Tiara, Marsha, these girls that can do really soft, just very natural feminine makeup and still look like a woman. I wanna see if I can do that. And I really think I can, because I've been told before that I have very feminine features, and you know, I get called a woman all the time. So let's get started. So first order of business, I've started talking to someone, and I've said this several times. Every time I start talking to someone, I tell the internet, and then it goes horribly wrong, and I have nothing to update anyone about, because nothing ever comes out of the situation. But this time, it's a little bit more solid. I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to jinx it, as I tend to do, but I do really like him. He's really sweet, he's funny, he's got a lot of common interests with me, and he's making me really happy. He's made me happier than a lot of people ever have. So, okay, so I did just squirt the primer all over my chair. See, things are already going great. I'm not hoping for the best, because I figured out that whenever I hope for the best, see, I'm getting over myself. Whenever I hope for the best in a makeup tutorial, it always ends up going wrong. And I'm not blocking my brows today. I want to use my natural brows for this look. Anyways, this man made me watch Moulin Rouge. Well, he didn't make me. He told me that he watched Moulin Rouge and he thought of us as the characters in it. And so I watched Moulin Rouge right after he said that. And sorry, it's so embarrassing to talk about this because this isn't who I am. Everyone knows me for writing like the saddest songs known to man. But this time I'm just like living for the plot. You know, like I'm allowing myself to feel for once. And it is exhausting, actually. I have never been this emotionally available, and I got so depressed the other day because I was like, oh, this is what it's like to feel all the time. Some of y'all like really do be feeling all the time. I don't understand how people get into serial relationships, because just doing this little bit of a flirtationship, situationship kind of thing, it's a lot. There's so much emotion that goes into this. I'm not used to feeling all of that. Conan Gray once said, I want to feel all that love and emotion, and I played that song almost 2,000 times. I think I'm gonna have to pull up that screenshot, because in my head, it sounded great to feel all that emotion. Now that I'm feeling all that emotion, I'm like, holy shit, slow down. Too much going on. I've also been doing the best songwriting of my life. I really needed my break from music to remind me what I liked about songwriting. And I've been talking about how much this break has meant to me in like every video. But no, I genuinely can't tell you how proud I am of the songwriting I'm doing right now. And I know like I've written more songs than I can even put out at this point. So before I put out new music, I kind of want to see if I can get hooked up with a record label, just so I know a little bit what I'm doing. If I get hooked up with a record label and find the funding for that in some way, I do want to ensure that I can negotiate the keeping of my masters, and if I can't, that there's some way for me to buy them back eventually, because I have no doubt that I'll have the money to do that once my contract is up with whatever record label. I'm very, very proud of my music, and I'm very, very protective of it. Like, you know, like music is art. You don't want to touch that, you know? For a lot of people, art is all they have. Their art is their entire world, and that is That is me. Like, if nothing else, I have my art. And so I don't want that to be controlled by any other person. I want that to be my choice, whether it gets used or covered or whatever. Like, I want to be able to say, no, this is my work, and I don't want you to have it in any sort of way. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. I watched Moulin Rouge, and he said that he was Satine and I was whatever Ewan McGregor's character's name. Oh, Christian. He said that I was Christian because I'm the penniless writer. He called me broke, but he's correct. And that he's Satine because he's a Why do I even put makeup on? I'm so pretty. Guys, why did God bless me so hard? If this man is watching this video, I need him to click off right now. If you're watching this, click off. I don't want you to see how embarrassingly down bad I am. I don't know when this video is coming out, but if y'all remember my getting in drag for the Chapel Roan show video, I used a contour that... Okay, so here's what happened. I was looking at the contour shades and I was like, all of these match my foundation too well. They didn't. So I got the darkest contour shade from e.l.f. Cosmetics thinking it'll just blend out. Genuinely, I thought it was going to blend out. Because like I was like, oh, if it's dark enough, it'll just make everything more defined. I didn't think it was going to change my skin color, which I don't know why I didn't think that. But I did the contour, and then whenever I blended it out, it turned my whole face gray. Or like blue. Like it changed the whole color of my face. So I went back and I got the medium tan color, which I think is the third shade. So let's just hope that this is the right shade for me, because if it's not, I think I'm gonna lose my Oh, and if anyone wants that other contour, I'm never ever ever using it again. I will give it to you for free. Send me a snap. Don't send me a snap. I don't want any of y'all on my Snapchat. Send me a DM on Instagram. DM me and be like, I want that dark contour. And I will gladly give it to you for free, because I can't use that. He's in Norway, actually, I believe. But as he was going to bed the other night, not the other night, literally today, as he was going to bed today, he said, "Good night, my penniless writer." And I'm not like, I mean, in theory, I'm a romantic person, but I don't get down with like the campy, cheesy kind of romantic stuff. But when he said that, I was like, oh, like I ascended. It's so embarrassing, actually. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I think this one might actually be my shade. This actually looks pretty good. Oh, that's gross. Why is it liquidy? Why is the foundation liquidy? Oh, this is not gonna work if the foundation is liquidy. God, please don't be. Ooh, you guys, this. Like, I want it to go well. I told y'all that I'm not hoping for it to go well, but I kind of am. The foundation's separating, but I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay. I watched Pearl's makeup tutorial, and she said that she doesn't like contouring her jawline or cheekbones because they make her look more masculine. And, well, the way she phrased it was that no drag queen should contour their cheekbones and jawline. Listen, love Pearl, very hardly disagree with that. Women can have sharp jaw. Have you seen the Madonna True Blue album cover? She had like a 1,000 day mewing streak in that album cover. Like, ew, did I just talk about mewing? That's gross, actually. My 5 o'clock shadow is coming in a little bit, and I probably should have color corrected that beforehand. Is this blended? Yeah, my 5 o'clock shadow is showing through. I hope you can't tell on camera. I'm trying to remember that I'm going for natural. I can't see all the lines that I made because I blended it in with the foundation, so it did cover it up quite a bit. And I'm used to drag where you can just see very aggressive, harsh lines under stage lights. So like, yeah. Y'all haven't heard about me doing the drag show. Okay, well now that I remember that you guys don't know about what the drag show was like for me, I have to tell you guys. The drag show was the most fun I've ever had in my life. I said that about the drag show that I just collected tips for, but this drag show I performed in, it was a Chapel Roan themed show. Let me put a picture of how I did my makeup up here, because it ended up being way better than the video I made about it. Okay, that's kind of a lot of blush. So much for being subtle, like that's a lot. Okay, yeah, blending the blush in with the foundation definitely helps. So the songs I lip-synced to were Picture You by Chapel Roan, Von Dutch by Charlie XCX, and All American by Olivia Rodrigo. Picture You went great, but backstage, beforehand, I took my heels off because my feet were hurting, and the host of everything, Dixie Divine, she was like, where are your shoes? And I was like, they're just sitting right here. And she was like, okay, well, you better keep them on during your performance. And I was like, no, yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna go out there barefoot. And she was like talking about some queen that like used to take her shoes off all the time during performances. And I was like, yeah, I won't do that, I'll keep my shoes on. So I put my shoes on, I go out there, I do a little number. I can put a video of it right here.
Slip off my pretty dress. Every night, lips on the mirror. It's ritual.
I've been avoiding watching any videos of me from the drag show, but I did get like I did see a couple parts of some of the videos because the people who took them were showing them to me. So you can see I come out in this dress and then I do a reveal, and whenever I do that reveal, the dress hits the floor, and as I step out of it, the shoes come off too. I should have glued them, taped them, stapled them to my feet. Should have done something to make sure that they didn't come off, but I didn't. First thing, like not even a full minute into the performance, my shoes are gone. And I did great. I collected a lot of tips. I finished the number. Everyone was cheering. Everyone seemed satisfied. I come backstage and Dixie goes, girl, what's on your feet? And I was like, nothing. And she was like, exactly. Not that it really matters all that much, but it was embarrassing. It was a moment. I didn't do any color correcting. Like I literally watched a color correcting video right before filming this and I didn't do any of it. So then my second number, which was Von Dutch, definitely went the best out of all of them. And I posted a video on my Instagram because again, I've been avoiding watching videos, but I had to see this one part. I had to see it. And if I was gonna do that, next time I wouldn't wear and I wouldn't wear the my padding. I would have just gone out in boy body. Not boy body, because I would have shaved my legs and tried to, you know, appear more feminine, whatever. But, like, not done all the things, because you can see the line from my breastplate, and then you could see the line of my tights, and you could see, you know, and the tights were, like, cinching me in at a certain part and gave me a muffin top. Didn't look very good. So that's the only thing I would change, but I think I served so much cunt in that moment. And, you know, everybody screamed, money was flying, I collected a lot of tips there. We get to All American, and I mean, it started off all right. I looked really American. I had this like blonde front bang wig on, very reminiscent of like Christina Aguilera or Miley Cyrus or something. You know, the number starts, I have a glass of water that I literally like last minute grabbed backstage because I knew what I wanted to do in the performance, but I wasn't sure how to go about it. So I grabbed the glass of water. I come out, I'm pretty much stationary for the entire first verse. I like stand very still and rigid, and I wanted the verses and the chorus to have a very heavy contrast like the song already does. I make light of the darkness, I got sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe. Yeah, you know me, hi. I splashed the water on my face, which didn't realize that there wasn't very much. I was drinking it. Didn't know that there was like this much left in the glass. So I splash the non-existent water on my face and try to drag my makeup, but my setting spray, listen, Miss Elf Illuminating Mist and Set, she popped off because no makeup went anywhere and it just looked like I tried to gouge my eyeballs out. So, yeah, that's what happened. And as I splash the water on my face and throw my head back, the wig, okay, backstage before I went on, Vanity, one of the drag queens, she tried to help me tape my wig cap on, and so she tapes my wig cap on. I put on the wig, and I thought I slipped the clip underneath the tape. Did not know that until I get out there, I throw my head back, and the wig flies off. And, I mean, it kind of worked because I went through the whole chorus, and then right whenever the second verse picks up back up, Thomas, the tip collector, he like helps me put it back on. Like I lean back and he puts it back on my head, and so it's on for the whole second verse. I throw my head forward this time, thinking that it was clipped in once again, and it just... Anyways, right as the second chorus hit, I throw my wig forward, and it just flies off once again. So for the entire rest of the song, I don't have a wig on, and it was really unfortunate. It was actually pretty embarrassing. And there's a picture that my stepdad got, Brian. I hate that picture. It is so ugly. And he only sent me like a couple pictures from the night that he took, and he got like the worst ones. Like that picture of me is so horrible. Yeah, and then I made a second attempt to drag my makeup because I just knew whenever I looked down at my fingers and saw nothing come off, that nothing came off. So I tried to drag my makeup once again, and it didn't work, and it just looked crazy. But then at the very end of the drag show, I mean, you know, everyone still enjoyed it. Everyone still had a good time. It's kind of hard to have a displeasurable time at a drag show unless you're like really trying hard to be a bigoted asshole. I'm going a little intense with the bronzer, I think, actually. I used to think I hated bronzer until I tried this Trixie Cosmetics palette, if that tells you how good it is. At dinner, you take my ring finger off my middle. At dinner, you take your ring off. At dinner, you take my ring off my middle finger and put it on the one people put wedding rings on, and that's the closest I've come to my heart exploding. I've been so hopelessly romantic lately, you guys. It's really embarrassing. Like, it's so not like me. My friends are all like, ew, what happened to you? I'm not even wearing highlighter. I just glow. You guys, give it up. Like, I'm literally more gorgeous than anyone's ever going to be. Anyways, after that last performance, I was like, oh my god, the night was so much fun. I've had a great time. I'm ready to get out of these heels though. I've been in them for like 3 hours now. My feet hurt. I did not know that they do pictures. I hate taking pictures. Sorry, like I don't care what anyone has to say about it. I don't like taking pictures. It is what it is. I like taking selfies of myself whenever I think I look good. In here, the lighting was not ideal, not bad, but not ideal, and I did not feel sexy. I had dragged my makeup, I was very sweaty, my feet hurt, and then they want us to stand there as a single file line makes their way towards us to take pictures? Absolutely not. That was very upsetting news for me. And you can see in the one picture that my stepdad got of me taking pictures with other people, I looked over it, and I have the worst poker face. I did not mean to look that bitter about taking pictures. There's nothing you can really do about that. That's just how I looked in that moment. Now that I know though, I'll be more prepared next time to not look like such an asshole. Because I did feel bad whenever I saw that. I was like, oh shit. People probably have a bunch of pictures of me looking like I don't want to be taking pictures with them, and that's, you know, that's not how you gain a fan base. So overall though, I'd say that going to the drag show was probably the best experience of my life. Getting to perform at the drag show specifically was the best experience of my life. I've just not had that much fun in such a long time. Like, I really can't think of the last time I had that much fun on stage doing really anything. It was just, I really did have the time of my life. It was so fun. Okay, we're putting on blush now. I'm trying to be really subtle with it, you guys, but it's not easy. I'm just a for blush and contour. As much as I love doing drag, I don't think I'll ever be like a drag queen musician. Not in the sense like I'm not gonna do drag as a musician, because I'd love to. I'd love to do drag as a musician. The thing is, I won't make like drag queen music, you know. I'm not like an Alaska Thunder. And I love Alaska's music. I think that she's hilarious. But you know, like, that's not my aesthetic. I don't think I'll ever be that kind of songwriter. I do like to write campy, tongue-in-cheek pop songs, but I also am like a really poetic, sentimental person, so that's the kind of song that I like to write, is just, you know, stuff that leans more on the poetic side. Songwriting and performing are my two true passions, and singing as well. I love singing. I've put so much work into perfecting my voice and getting it just the way I want it to sound, and I don't want that to go unnoticed. Like, I've done a lot of work trying to become a good artist. So like, I'll definitely be performing in drag, but my music is always going to be the center point for me. Okay, maybe I am going a little bit intense with the blush. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go in with my brow pomade. Oh, okay. Somebody read me in my last video for saying brow pomade. I just want to set the record straight. In France, it is pronounced pomade, and the word pomade comes from France, so technically I'm pronouncing it right, and y'all American is pomade. Y'all sound f***ing dumb. It's the same as saying guillotine. It's guillotine. I'm from Texas. I've lived in the country for a long time. I have every right to call you a bumpkin, and that's exactly what you're giving. I saw a straight guy that I'm friends with post on his Snapchat story today, y'all, Project 25 is whackety whack. Didn't know that this was happening. I thought that was so funny. It is kind of whackety whack, you know? What a crazy way to say that everyone's rights are getting taken away. This is whackety whack. What the do you mean it's whackety whack? Oh, this eyebrow might be a little dark. We're making creative choices with the brows today. Now, everyone give a round of applause to me for actually being flawless. Minus the fact that my brows are super blocky right now. And they're like super round too. Yeah, not a big fan of that. Okay, well, we're gonna go in with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Whoa, Clear Brow Gel. I also got red for my eyebrows being uneven in real life. Like not me drawing my eyebrows uneven, but my like actual eyebrows being uneven. I don't know how to fix that. Like, sorry, I trimmed them before, used to get them waxed. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This is how they are. Okay, fun part, we're getting to the eyes now. I love the eyes. What is going on there? Oh, what's on my hands that's making it worse? Okay, I think that fixed it. What the hell was I talking about? Okay, eyeshadow. We're doing eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow. We're going in with my Ride or Die. We're gonna do a nude look. Okay. I saw this blog post about how baby drag queens should always experiment with color because you're eventually going to want to find a nude look. I already know that I want a nude look. Colors, you know, like I'm named after my favorite color, but I'm like, I don't necessarily want to always be using colors. I actually really like how the natural nude look looks. Even if my drag makeup looks absolutely insane. Thought I had fallout. It's just my dark circles that I forgot to color correct. Ainsley's texting me. I hope it's not bothering you guys. All Ainsley ever does is bother me. I'm joking. If anything, I bother her. I'm so annoying. I'm like kind of the worst. If you like me on the internet, I'm 100 times worse in real life. I guess the eyeshadow brush that I hate this eyeshadow brush. It's so ugly. No, this eyeshadow brush gives horrible vibes. Oh, it colored the brow pomade. Didn't know that. See, I told you this brush gave bad vibes. Never used this brush before. That's why it's giving me bad vibes today, because I've never used it and I don't know what she's about. Okay, yeah, I've beat the shit out of my eyelids, so I can't really see, but I think it looks pretty good. I kind of want to do a brown liner today. Oh my god, you guys, I'm literally so silly. I'm gonna do a brown liner. Like, I'm kind of just going for it today. I feel like you guys usually come here to watch me fail, and I'm actually kind of slaying today. But I'm just kind of chatting about life, and I'm in a really good place in my life right now. I think things are going really well. We'll see how, a couple months treats us, but okay, I already feel the difference. Yeah. Yep, those are different. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, actually. Oh god. Not me slaying today. I'm actually having a really good time. Can you guys tell? Like, I'm just really happy. Okay, let's see. What do we want to... Should we do a... Like, I kind of want to do a nude lip, and I also kind of want to do, like, a bold red lip. Yeah, let's do a nude lip. So for those of you who don't know, this is my favorite lip pencil. It's the Scone Luxe Lip Liner in the shade Cosmo. I love this color because I've literally used it to color in my lips and then just put a gloss over it. Like, it's a great nude color. Oh, it pairs so well with this lip liner. Everyone's fighting different battles that you know nothing about. For me, it's getting my lips even. Oh, I look like a star. I look so good. I love myself. What gloss are we gonna do today? Should we do a glitter gloss just for funsies? We shouldn't. Okay, we're gonna do a glitter gloss. F it. Glitter gloss. Oh, this is pink. Actually, never mind. Okay, we're gonna go in with my typical watermelon gloss. I actually like the e.l.f. Or no, is it NYX? I don't know. There's a clear lip gloss that I like way better than this, which is another thing y'all know about me. Do not like Revolution. Do not ever, if you want to buy me makeup, which I would really appreciate, never, ever, ever, ever buy me a Revolution product. Oh my god. Who can fucking take me? Ow, what just happened? I think I tried to blink while I was curling my lashes and it didn't work. Period. Serving so much cunt. So much cunt. Did you hear that? I've lived in South Dakota for too long. Oh my god, I'm serving so much cunt, you guys. I look like a porn star. I look like Pamela Anderson. Oh my god, have y'all seen Baby Reindeer? I look like his girlfriend. The one that gets beaten up by whatever her face is. She's the only character in that show that deserves rights, by the way. Everyone in that show is fucking crazy. If Deborah from Sales, my office siren character, wasn't such a but this is how she would look, honestly. Oh, fun fact, you guys. I actually started writing a show starring Deborah from Sales. It's called Privileged White Woman. Anyways, it's called Privileged White Woman, and it's about Deborah from Sales interviewing people. So it's like a talk show, and Deborah from Sales just asks really invasive personal questions. And I've already written like 3 episodes where basically I also am, like, I'm both characters. So I'm Deborah from Sales, and then I'm whoever she's interviewing. So like there's a Taylor Swift episode, there's a Lana Del Rey episode, there's an episode where she just interviews me, Corbin Forester. And then there was going to be a separate episode where she interviews me again, but as Lavender X, my drag persona. And like I already have like an idea for like a Lord episode, a Chapel Roan episode. I think that show would be so funny. I just don't have the time to bring it to fruition. If you want that show to come true, let me know, and subscribe so that I can start making money. Because I'm halfway there, actually. I think I'm halfway to be able to monetize my videos. So if you guys keep subscribing, I can do this full time. It would be really fucking nice if I didn't have to work ever again and I could just do this full time. I actually really enjoy doing this, and the only reason I don't do it more and why I had to slow down my posting schedule is because I work so much. Because y'all don't pay me. If I started a Patreon, would you guys subscribe? Because that would kind of eat, I think. And okay, period. First try on lashes are, who am I? Look at that tan, well tinted skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Look at that slightly stubbly chin. Oh please, he's gay, totally gay. Look at his silk translucent socks. If I can't play Elle Woods in Legally Blonde the musical, I'll just play the gay European guy. I used to think I was Italian. Did I ever tell this story on the channel? I feel like, I mean, it's such an essential part of my lore that I feel like I probably have at some point told that story. For about 18 years, I culturally appropriated as Italian because I was told for my entire life that I was Italian. And so I literally, anytime anyone would ask my heritage, I would be like, I'm Italian. We even, like, I call my grandmother my nonna. So like, yeah, that's gorgeous. I love putting on highlighter when my setting spray is still wet because it comes out so much brighter. Okay, see how I just glow? Like, I mean, I already glow, but with that highlighter, my cheekbones just pop. Oh, I look so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I'm actually kind of eating without a wig. Like, look, I look so opulent. Oh, that's, oh! I might have to get my mom to pin this. My giant muscly man frame like broke the pin in the back. Why do I feel so straight wearing this? What's going on? I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. This wig is brand new, so I haven't cut the lace yet, so just ignore the lace sticking out. Okay, since the lace isn't cut, let's try a different wig. I just think this wig looks better on me because it looks more like my natural hair. Like, if y'all remember me with long hair, I've talked about this in a previous video, I'm not gonna go on about it again. I'm just a hot person, you guys. Like, I don't care, man, woman, neither, both. So hot. You guys can't take me. I look like Sofia Vergara, oh my god. Sofia Vergara, if you're watching this, hi, I love you so much. Yeah, every now and then, what if I performed fishy? Sorry, I don't mean to use... Victoria Scone, if you're watching, I am so sorry for using the term fishy. I'm sure your vagina smells great. Okay, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a super trooper. Y'all, now that I look at it, the highlight on my chin, look, he gives me like a Guy Fieri goatee situation. But anyways, as I was saying, I love you guys so much. Please go check out my music, go check out my previous videos. I post every other Saturday, or no, every other Friday. I post every other Friday now. So if you're seeing this on the day it comes out in 2 weeks, there'll be another video on that Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and I will see you guys in the next one.